And welcome back, YouTube. Yep. It may seem excessive to do that, but it's going to be worth it. Now, yes, I am going to actually be... And actually, come to think about it, this is just something that just came to me like the last couple of days. Like almost now. I'm actually thinking of while yes, I've kind of locked down where I put the where I'm committed as to where I've put my space elevator. I'm actually considering moving the location of my actual load point over here. Oh well, we're that close to the top already? I can't believe that actually worked. So what can I expect up here? I've literally never been up here before. And I think we may have to go back. Obviously, the next couple of streams are good. With me focusing on getting hard drives and leveling up, that kind of stuff, this might be what we do for the next several streams, is just finding hard drives. Alright, perfect. This, well, gets us almost all the way up there. This is an easy... I have no idea what I'm getting myself into here. Oh, flip! Oh my gosh! Wait, is there literally no mobs up here? And to ensure that that doesn't happen, seriously, no mobs at all? I'm seriously thinking that this is where we're gonna put our look, the thing. The hub. The hub might just go here. I don't remember how to do that, so... Yeah, I was not expecting that to be that darn easy. Oh, and I just realized we've got the one right there by the darn base that we can't even get right now because we don't have the ability to do anything about it. Materials, and I hate to do this, but at this point they're so common, it's no point in me carrying them around. Alright, so the next nearest drive is right over there. Okay. So. Yeah, it's like right over in here. Again, this is actually another one I've never actually grabbed. And I think we're actually going to go for this one right now. I dislike how I'm about to do it, but at this point. Yes, I know I'm in the way. Can I please... This is obviously not staying. I'm just trying to get over there, get this done. Grab a few more from the biome. So yeah, I pretty much at that point where I'm like, no, we're not gonna try to finish off getting much more. As soon as we get this one, we're heading back to base. We're going to start unlocking some steel stuff. But yeah, next several streams we're definitely going to be really hammering out, trying to find as much in the way as these things as we can. Because we're really going to be needing them in the near future. So. Now, this is one I have no clue where it is. Oh. Well. That was a lot easier to find than I was expecting. Okay, we're gonna need, what am I gonna be dealing with here? That's what I thought. Refined power. That's what I thought. Oh. Collect. Ah, that's what I did. I took... Okay. Goodbye. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the regular power stuff. Should have... Perfect. Alright, so... Right. so alright, so right. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so organize because I think these are going to be more than likely permanent. Don't need to worry about that spot. Alright, here's something that I obviously must do. Because yeah, that looks a lot better. Alright, so Q 8. This way I can just build these up quickly. I honestly didn't know what I was going to be expecting there. Really didn't. How I'm going to be getting stuff over here is another matter, because obviously, now I keep mentioning it before. Simply put, anything that is considered to be critical infrastructure. Critical being backup power, vanilla power, backup power, especially if it's vanilla. Ugh. Must be done by way of something that is easy to implement, by that must be on its, be able to be completely isolated from the entire thing. And mind you, this actually does include hypertubes networks. Hypertube networks will be on the backup power supply only. Are built are going to be on the backup power supply only. Train network will be for the main power supply. If I ever do have a massive power failure, it will be required. I will be required to use the backup power supply, and use the backup power supply. Or say we get to the point where mods are. I should say, because there is an a mini update coming up soon, from what I understand. A half update, which is fixing up some of the stuff with which is gonna fix up some of the problems that we've had with stuff. Problems that we've had with, specifically, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank. Well, with some of the fact that pipe networks only exist in one form, it's obvious that they're going to be upgrading that in the near future. Because, let me see something. Yeah, pipeline. That's easy going to be they're going to definitely be implementing some kind of a Mark II feature for that. You can see that written on the wall. I still gotta upgrade the farm stuff that we've got going so far. So let's see what we got this time. Not much. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more hard drives. But I would like to get stuff done. We're gonna do this. We're going to do I can't take it, that's what's going on. Anything that I could possibly, anything that I need for that kind of stuff is just gonna get left here. Okay, we're good there. And beacons can get left in here as well. help if I actually remove them. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and do some more work on this stuff down here. Really, that's pretty much all I'm pretty much got. I don't know why I just all of a sudden got hit with a massive case of exhaustion. So, as for all this, we are going to rip it up. And I'm going to kind of force myself to get Noblest real quick. And since we do have the ability to get sulfur over here to make up that, we'll do it. And I'm going to just, because I know that the backup power supply is not going to be too useful for primary power. I mean, I'm not too worried. I gotta figure out how to implement some of that stuff. Refined power. I gotta look into some of the refined power stuff real quick before we go too much further. I did look at that stuff. That stuff, we're definitely going to be using. I just got to figure out how to implement it. Well, to some extent. Where are the Mark II miners? Advanced steel production. This is a priority. Because a couple things. When we get to actually making the elevator parts, we will be forcing ourselves to build it once and never build it again. However, that first set is somewhat excusable because we didn't have too many things we could do up there at the moment. I'm still kind of waiting to do a whole lot with that. That being said, because of the fact I'm actually taking most of my stuff. So but either way, this stuff is going to be kind of needed because I do need the motors. Not to mention all this. The big other issue is we can't actually automate this until we get to tier 5. Because we need to take care of that. That way, either way, we're still going to need some stuff. So, we got carrots. What do we need from you? Wheat. I wonder. Now, and we also still got to set that up. I still haven't figured out where I'm putting it. I mean, this is definitely not where I want the farm. I mean, the other thing we could do is we could belt over the sulfur because we're gonna need it sooner rather than later. I would love to be getting myself those. And stuff, but it's just not possible. Also, in the thing, in the resource hall, we will be making a place for the elevator parts, including one blank one, because I know we're going to need at least one more item for that. What the bloody heck is that? Okay, obviously some kind of hill that we're... I mean... Yes, I'm still kind of... And again, the plateaus at the north, we are definitely not touching those anytime soon because there's no real point. Wow. I just need... That's enough. We got enough for what we need to deal with. Yeah, we got plenty of that. I might as well unlock the farming stuff as much as I can at the moment. Excuse me. Because once we get the stuff up and running, I mean, simply put, once we get steel up and running, assuming I get all the pieces I'm going to need for it. So. Okay, so let's check sulfur. What do I need? Okay, so I just need iron pipes. Steel pipes. Now steel pipes are going to be very quickly done. Bloody hell. I mean, this is useful where we are now, but it's not that useful. Alright. We should finish this up too while we're here today. Now I'm jumping around, and I was gonna go and get some more mines, some more of those done, but I'm just not at them. I just kind of hit that point where it's like, all right, we need to focus on stuff here at the base. First, before we go too much further into things. Okay. Okay. Ah! I love it when I do that. Okay, so there's 3 there. Okay, we gotta figure this out because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in a second. Another thing for certain, I gotta get. Actually, it's that one that's gonna be the more troublesome to work with. That's it. I honestly didn't think I got this one done last night. I'm pretty certain I didn't do this particular one. Alright, so we won't be able to fully... Really? That was scary. Alright. So let's get that out of here. I am not taking a chance by jumping that. Alright, so we've got 5 here. You know, I could just throw this one and slam it all the way down to the other end, which would give us a good place to send it up on the other side of things. We got a lot of stuff we gotta work with over here. I still gotta figure out where I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff, so. Okay, so. So that's that side. Yeah, if I just have one that just goes straight through the middle, I don't know. It's still kind of a little iffy at this moment. I still gotta hook up a lot of stuff. I haven't even figured out how I'm gonna do power in this area. Also, we still got this area back here to deal with. Just a lot going on with this base. Heck, those two could actually be taken up front then as it is. There's so much to do here. I'm literally kind of wearing myself a little thin here. Please give me that piece I need. Thank you. This is what I should have grabbed before. Alright. So, this actually... just doing that makes this entire system over here completely obsolete. And I do mean completely obsolete. Now there's no need for me to ever so I gotta basically tear that whole thing apart, but not before I build its replacement. Yeah. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I didn't mention this yesterday, but this I actually learned by watching another guy called Runestone called Runestone Gaming. And I almost forgot to connect those two pieces together. That would have been bad. I'm actually surprised I didn't think about doing that myself. So there is an actual way to do it without a mod. Not this one. All right. Okay, so there are 4. So there's 4 and 4 and 4 right there. That's 10. That's 10 there. Wow. Yep. Okay. I will be making a proper catwalk system so I can walk through this area properly. Okay. But first things first. We need to get the system all up and running. And honestly, I do need to start getting these guys tamed. Now, over here. Well, I'm thinking about it now at the moment. With everything down here, we're going to literally have to come in here, clear this area, because I do need that. I'm trying to find it. Oh, right there. Because we're going to need this. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's a pure node. That's going to be real nice to have. So, here's the goal when it comes to all that iron processing. Obviously, the iron processing is going to be a lot simpler. Like that. I'm getting myself distracted again. So, iron processing. It's obviously going to be a big thing. Iron processing. Since obviously we can't use the process I would prefer to be using right now. Because it's not available to us. And won't be available to us for a little bit still. We do have all the refining abilities that we need for that. So, what we need to do is with all of the iron that we're going to be required to make. All the steel that we're going to make. We are first going to take the iron ore, and literally just smelt it down just like we would normally. And this is already at a good level. Because I'm gonna Now we are going to make a minor item haul here while we're working on stuff, because there's no real downside to having it. In fact, there will be a massive benefit to it that will come in handy in the long run. I'm also going to go up there, and we are going to grab that copper node as well that's up there. I'm just not going to go up there quite yet, because I do remember how unpleasant some things are up there. Because we do need that. Okay, so that clears it all up. Because up here we're definitely going to be needing to build the compacted coal plant. Because that's going to be a real necessity. In fact, it's going to become a necessity a lot sooner than we might think, because we're going to use it to create our big power plant, which the power plant that was coming up is in fact going to be something that we're going to need. A lot of this area is going to be power plant stuff. Now I could just make coal power plants, but it's just not worth it. Okay. Yeah, that works. So much to do. Yeah, I'm out of those, so alright, good. So how am I going to do this? Since this one is definitely got a 3 module, it's definitely got to be the way I just did it. Alright. Alright, YouTube. That's the end of this episode. I'll see you guys next time.